We are Maddie and Jared, and we've spent the last year after getting married starting to vlog our travels and make travel and adventure more of a lifestyle. We've been to over 20 states together and 9 countries so far. And in the next 6 months, our goal is to move into an RV and adventure and travel full time. So come along with us to be part of this adventure. In last week's video, we shared our trip to New Orleans during Mardi Gras, where we attended many parades, enjoyed local cuisine, and hidden gems within the city. In this week's video, we drive over the Washington and British Columbia border to visit Canada. We just crossed the border from Washington to Canada. Woohoo! We are here!
We made it.
We've never been to British Columbia, that's where we're at. We've crossed the border by car to New Brunswick, but this is our first time here. You're like, Washington, why didn't we see any of that? Well, stay tuned for next week's video. We'll share everything we did while we were in Washington, but this video is only gonna show what we're doing in Canada. If you're curious what we were asked when we crossed the Washington-Canada border, first, he asked us where do we live, and then he went and checked our plates and he asked us whose car we were driving, which we told him it was a rental car. Then he asked Jared to remove his sunglasses. He asked us if we were gonna leave anything in Canada that we're bringing over the border with us, asked if we had any tobacco or alcohol, and then asked what we're doing and how many days we will be in Canada. So,
and firearms.
Oh yes, he asked if we had any firearms as well. So if you want to kind of prepare for the questions you're going to have to answer at the border, that's what we got.
I had to tell him I had my 12 gauge shotgun with me and a whole arsenal of weapons back here.
We didn't say any of that. Our answers were no to pretty much every question, other than yes, we will take our sunglasses off.
We will.
So long story short, we're on our way right now to Grouse Mountain, which is just a little north of Vancouver. And Jared will be snowboarding. I did bring my ski gear, but I will not be skiing today just because we think I might have a concussion right now, and so we're trying to play it safe. I've had a really bad headache for the last couple days after hitting my head, so I'm sitting out today in hopes that I feel better tomorrow and I can ski Whistler, which is where we're going tomorrow. So we will show you guys when we get to Grouse Mountain, and I will be just the film girl. A lodge girl who also films Jared coming down the slopes.
You're gonna film me?
I'm gonna film you.
Wow. I'm Super Shredder Gianni today.
This is our rental car situation. A little chaotic, to say the least.
I have nothing.
We just got to Grouse Mountain, but clean off that camera a little bit. My head still feels like it has a heartbeat, so I'm just gonna vibe in these Valentine's glasses down in the lodge. Jared's gonna go up and shred it on his own. Hopefully he's very careful up there. So we can't have 2 of us being down and out.
If I go down and out, nobody's there to save me, like normal. Can I just add this to my wallet?
Yeah. Oh, it goes all the way up there. Do you see that? And there's snow up there.
That's crazy.
So far, this is the weirdest setup we've ever seen at a ski mountain. So I'm actually on the list because you like get on down here, there's absolutely no snow. And there's people getting on in like dresses and suits. Like, I don't know if there's like a nice place for dinner up here. I guess
I'm scared.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. It is insane though. We literally climbed the entire mountain in this gondola. I'll have to flip around the camera and show you in front of us. But you can see at the very, very top of the mountain, there's some snowy trees.
I'm scared.
Are you scared?
Yeah, this is... Oh, shit. I don't... Why am I sitting on this side? This is the scary...
Come over here.
No, I don't want to move while it's in motion. That could mess things up.
We made it! So the red ones are not open. The greens are the only ones open. How do you feel about that?
There's nothing open. I want my money back.
After Jared went up the mountain to snowboard for a little bit, I was not at a loss for things to do. There were plenty of walking trails with these intricate wood sculptures. Then I found this theater in the sky area, where just outside the theater is tons of history, and I learned that the world's first double chairlift opened at Grouse Mountain in the 1940s. Then I walked into the theater where they were playing the Winter Olympics and went out on the patio where there were beautiful views of the sun just getting ready to set in Vancouver. Although I probably should have been resting with my concussion, I had a lot of fun looking around.
And I got to check out some views from the top of the mountain and from the lift. They were great. Also, checking off the bucket list, first time ever shredding the mountain up in Canada.
Jared's already back.
Yeah, the conditions here ain't it, but it's all ice, and it's probably like a learner's mountain, so nobody really knows what they're doing. Like, I was riding down and there was an entire line of people just stopped in the middle of the trail, and I almost hit a little kid. So
Well, I'm glad to have some company back. He heard up there that there might be fireworks in 45 minutes, so I guess we're gonna wait and see if that happens. We're on the original chair. It was a two-person chair. The first two-person chair in the world was opened at Grouse Mountain.
there's a fireworks show in 1 minute.
What weekend did we come here on?
Family fun weekend, and there was also a wedding here that we were thinking about crashing, but we just
Decided not.
We're not cool enough. We're not. It's a big false alarm going on. No fireworks. They're supposed to start 5 minutes ago. We're not happy.
Also, just an update. This place is definitely not just for skiing. It's like a whole attraction up here, because I didn't ski while we were up here, and I was not at a loss for things to do. There were tons of things going on. There's a theater, there's like a history room, an observatory, there's like little hiking trails.
There's a lot going on.
Some restaurants.
Beautiful
cool.
views. You can see the city of Vancouver perfectly. It's really awesome.
Amazing aerial views of the city and the surrounding area. We decided we're gonna skip the fireworks because it's taking too long. Heart-shaped fireworks would be cool, but we're not sure if they're gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not buying it.
This gondola ride is crazy beautiful. Even if you don't like skiing, if you are in the Vancouver area, I think this place is worth coming to, even if you can't ski, for all the reasons I just said before. The fireworks, I wouldn't bank on those starting on time, and it gets quite chilly at night, so you may not want to wait for that. But just look at these insane sunset views as we're riding down. We just checked in to our tiny home Airbnb. We're staying in Delta, Canada, which is like just below Vancouver, right near the water. We picked up some to-go food. I was not feeling so good there on the drive. My head was really hurting, so we kind of stopped all videoing for a little bit. But this is the place. We have a couch over here, little bathroom, bed, and a small kitchen, and he left us this bag of chips. So nice. And it looks like all we need to be cozy for the night. We will update you guys once we get into jammies and get some dinner in us. How nice is this touch? We never have Airbnbs leave us stuff. Good morning. We slept so well in our little tiny home, cozy nook of a bed last night. If you guys want to book this Airbnb in the future and you've liked the looks of everything we've showed you, I'm going to drop the name of the Airbnb in the description notes below for this video, and so you can have all of that information to book it in the future if you would like to. But now it's time for us to get ready and go try a Canadian classic for coffee and donuts. Comment if you knew what we were talking about before we went. All right, we have some confessions. We were supposed to go to Whistler today and ski, but last night we decided we needed to make the decision because if we were going to go there today, we needed to wake up really early. And since my head was still pounding and I was just having to like nap after nap because my head hurt so bad and we were pretty sure I had a concussion, we decided we were calling off Whistler for today. Funny story, of course, then I wake up at 9 a.m. and I feel great and my head's not hurting right now. Knock on wood, I don't want to jinx anything. But now we'll be exploring Vancouver, which we weren't going to have time to do if we skied Whistler anyways, so
Cool.
Let's just roll with these plans. We got a 20 pack of Timbits and I'm trying their brown sugar iced latte. Seems like they're kind of trying to copy Starbucks with that one. I'm so excited. Okay, first things first, the cup wins cute points. A little maple leaf on the top where you drink, the maple leaf on the back. Love the cup.
That's incredible.
Don't block the cup.
Oh.
Okay, time for the sip test.
Timmy Hortz.
Okay, sip test. It's really good. Understated. I like it. It's a little sweet, but it's good. How's the muffin?
It's good. It tastes like muffin.
Time to try the Timbits! This is a Canadian classic. If you're in Canada, you gotta stop at Timmy Hort's.
Does it remind you of childhood?
It reminds me of childhood. I grew up, well, I lived when I was really young in Ohio, and there's Tim Hortons in Ohio, so it tastes just as I remembered. My favorite is the honey glazed. And to give you guys some context as to why this is so exciting is the last 11 years I've been vegan until this year I've really cracked it open and I've been trying stuff with milk and eggs in it, and it's worked out for me. What's your review? Oh, come on.
Better than Dunkin' Donuts. Give it like a 7.1.
So we are in Steveston, British Columbia, which was used as the filming location for the ABC show Once Upon a Time. That was one of my favorites when I was growing up. Really cool show. And this post office I just showed you is in it. The country bread place I just filmed before was also in it.
Twilight.
The Twilight Eclipse Saga, little pieces of it were filmed here.
Supernatural.
Yep, just little pieces of that one. And also another movie, Power Rangers. There were parts of that filmed here, but this was used for all of the filming of Storybrooke and Once Upon a Time, which is like a huge part of that show. So really cool to be here. Little signs of a fisher's walk you can do. So we're gonna go from here down to here.
1877, Manoa Steves. He founded this place. First European settler here, and look at it now.
That was really cool. It looked like it was definitely the spot to buy fish if you live around here.
Didn't have any scallops, so.
They said it was sashimi quality fish though.
Oh,
I don't know what that means.
We're at my second. That's incredible. More than 400 commercial fishing vessels docked
Say
here.
that 5 times fast.
Hey, bye.
We made it to stop number 2. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're urchin divers.
I've got it. We made it to stop number 3. What does it say about it being open?
24/7, 365. You can sell your fish here.
Made it to stop number 4 on the Fisher's Walk.
17,000 pounds, kid.
What is that?
That's the weight they put down when they drop their nets. Out on it, feels like, you know.
We made it to sign number 5. It's hard to put up 5 fingers because I have this.
So this is the type of fish that they catch here by the month associated with the catch. As you can see, there's really only like 6 fishes that you can catch year round. Some of these like
ones at
the Chinook salmon, you can only catch in August. That's the only month they got it. You're gonna be okay. These female fish produce 20 to 40,000 eggs. Not quite up to date on the woman egg producing, but I think it's a lot more. This is per year.
You mean women, like human women, produce less?
Yeah. I'm thinking, yeah. 200 years old a sea urchin can live up to. We might need to stop capturing these guys because that's serious business right there. 200 years old? So they made a huge mistake here. We just jumped to number 9. There is no 7 or 8. It 7, 8, 9.
What? Not sure what happened to 7 and 8. We were just at 6 and now we're at 9.
I told you.
So this building in front of us, Control Nets, is a family-owned business and the only trawl net makers on the Canadian coast. That's crazy to me. This is like a pretty small building. You can see their name up there, Control Nets. The only makers on the Canadian coast. We made it to number 10, the final stop on our route. Let's see what's going on. You need to know how to read the waves. It's really important.
So you know it's coming in case you get swept up.
The best day at sea includes conquering adverse conditions. The fish don't bite under blue sky and sunny, and so working crew members are constantly anticipating the next moment.
Okay. Here's all the fishing jargon. Soak time.
What an unexpected delight this little fishing walk was.
Yeah, usually Maddie doesn't like to read plaques or anything. That's just me, and she leaves me behind and keeps walking.
No.
But today she wanted to read a couple plaques. How nice is that?
Well, I really like this Steveston Village. I think I'll stay for a little while. This is gorgeous. Oh, I want to go that way and go over the bridge.
Okay.
We're still in Gary Park, and there's this little Kuno garden. It's like a little, like, Chinese tea garden looking thing with bonsai trees, and it's pretty cool. They're doing a lot out here, and I like what I'm seeing.
Inspired by the Asian community, I think.
We're going to one last stop for the fishermen.
It's a fisherman's memorial.
Oh wow, it looks beautiful right now.
It's the Steveston Fisherman's Memorial, and fishing's a very dangerous job. Many people perish away at sea and leave their wives.
Made it to Vancouver.
Yay! It's our, I know this is technically a province, but I think this is our second Canadian province together. Maddie's been to a couple more, but very cool, very modern city.
Our first stop in Vancouver was Japadog, where they serve Japanese-style hot dogs with so many toppings and traditional Canadian food of poutine. What dog did you get?
The bacon and cheese.
How is it?
Good.
What's really good?
When in Canada, gotta get the poutine.
How is it?
I've had better. But I've also had worse.
What do you give it on a 1 out of 10? A 1 through 10 scale?
8-3.
8-3. According to the Japadog menu, we thought there would be vegan hot dogs with all of the many toppings at this location as well, but this location had it crossed out on their menu, so I just got some spicy fries, and we still really enjoyed this place. So we found that place Japadog by looking up what food is unique to Vancouver, and that came up.
It was good.
It was good. It was definitely very unique, never been anywhere like it.
But also I saw that there's like a hot dog competition down here in Vancouver. There was a newspaper article and some guys slinging tikka masala hot dogs, giving Japadog a run for their money, I guess.
That's crazy.
It makes noise? That's sick.
After walking around the city for a little while, we felt as though we had to go into at least one of these Canadian shops. So we walked around. There were tons of souvenirs. If you want a souvenir, this is probably the place to go.
Maple leaves and syrup is a big deal out here. Come correct.
Should we go in? This is called Canada Place, and it's Vancouver's Convention Center. It looks like there's like a Comic-Con or something going on today because we've seen a bunch of people dressed up with like colorful wigs and stuff.
Yeah, we did. What do you
I'm not
think?
sure what the Pacific Center is, but I'm assuming a mall. That's what it says we're going towards. We had a wonderful time exploring the city of Vancouver, but eventually we decided it was time to head back to the Airbnb because we didn't want to overdo it since this was the first day my head stopped hurting. We just passed that like little parade of all of the Kurdistan flags. We're not really sure what was going on, but people were like fist bumping them, and they were just like a parade of cars, car after car after car with the Kurdistan flag flying off of it. Interesting.
Cool. Oh, tell them what Kurdistan is.
Oh, if you don't know, Kurdistan is equal parts, well, not equal parts, but parts of it run through, it's a mountainous region that runs through Turkey, Iraq, Iran, and one other, Syria, yes. We just took a little power nap, and now we're gonna get on our swimsuits and go use the Airbnb's hot tub that we have yet to use yet on this trip. I'm so excited. I finally don't have even an ounce of the headache in my head right now. Knock on wood again. So I think it's safe to use the hot tub because it's not good to use the hot tub if you have a headache from your concussion still. So let's hope this goes well. Jared went out to turn on the bubbles in the hot tub and get the cover off, and I was just spying on him from this window. It was pretty funny trying to watch him figure out this hot tub cover. They sent us like a whole video of instructions, so I guess it's more complicated than most. How do you like it?
Good. Hot. Really hot.
Yeah, I must say it's rather toasty, but it's really nice. The worst thing is when you get in a hot tub and you're like still cold because it's not hot enough. This chlorine thing is literally following Jared. Every seat he's switched to, it chases him. It's hilarious. There's like no, I'm saying he must have a chemical in his body that makes it want to get him. There's no rhyme or reason as to why it keeps going to him. Uh-oh. It might be coming my way. Going to see another beautiful Canada sunset.
mountains or not really?
You can. Yeah, the snowy one is kind of hard to see because it's hazy, but let's see if I can show you guys. You can see it way out there. There's like a big snowy mountain. I'd say we like British Columbia. Would come back.
Yeah, it's nowhere really you can get the mountains and the beach.
Yeah.
In North America, at least.
And all the seasons. Like, it's cold and wintry right now and we're on a beach, where like in Florida you don't really get this winter and the beach, which is the only place I can think of with a beach right now for some reason in the US.
Well, like California has like mountains and beach, but you gotta drive far to get to the well, I guess not really. I don't know.
It's just different. I don't think there's anywhere that we've been to that's like this. Centennial Beach, if you're in the Delta, British Columbia area of Canada, is a beautiful spot to see the sunset.
It's so nice.
It does close, apparently the gates close strictly at 6 though.
It brought a tear to my eye.
Oh, really?
Oh, baby.
I didn't see no tear.
Oh, you got me. You got me.
Uh-oh, they're coming around to close up the gate.
Yep.
Do you think we're gonna be locked in the park for the rest of the night?
We're gonna be locked in the park because I told her that we had to get out of here, guys, and she wouldn't leave. Oh, now we're gonna be locked up in here.
Now we're just going for a little ride around town.
I'm gonna let Johnny over here go. He wants to go first.
Let him go first.
I'll let Johnny go.
This Indian restaurant had some of the best Indian food we had ever had, and it was so unique, and it just really felt like a family was running it. The same person who sat us was serving us and giving us tips on the food and everything. Then they brought us these weird little sugar-coated fennel seeds at the end of the meal, saying that it's supposed to really help with digestion. And for the meals and amount of food that we got, this price is crazy low. If you're in the Delta area, you need to go to ClayOven for lunch or dinner. Well, if they're open for lunch, maybe just go for dinner because they're really big portion sizes. There was so much leftover food that we couldn't take with us because we leave tomorrow, and that made us really sad, but it was delicious. And there's like one girl running the whole thing, and she was so cute and sweet. It was pretty cool.
She was really nice. Yeah.
Nice experience. Everything was 5-star. I think it's the best Indian food I've ever had. We're back in our tiny home. We honestly love this Airbnb. It might seem like we spent a lot of time here, but between the concussion stuff, it's like, my hair is crazy right now. Sorry guys. What are we gonna do right now? Are we gonna go out to a bar? Because I don't really think you're supposed to drink that soon after a concussion. So it's a little late. We're in like a sleepy, like coastal town. So we're just gonna be sleepy coastal vibes in our tiny home. Maybe we'll muster up the energy to go get back in the hot tub. This hair is literally gonna be the death of me. But
so pretty.
We will see. Right now we're feeling just like we want to be cozy. So we're checking out of our tiny home. Sad. It was a really good tiny home to us, was it not?
It was amazing.
It's 7:41, so hopefully we beat some of that traffic at the border that we hit last time. We'll see. Canada treated us well, but we're headed to the border again. And we're gonna go spend the day in Seattle again, but the Washington area, because we're gonna go out to like a waterfall as well. So stay tuned for next week's episode if you want to see all of our Washington adventures. We are going to the Pacific Coast Highway border crossing this time. So we'll show you guys that before we fully tune out from our Canada video to see if it's any cooler than the Langley, I think, is the other border crossing we did the other day. That wasn't anything really special, to be honest.
No delays.
We're pulling up to the border. There's
Act
a duty-free.
Act serious.
Act serious, act serious. There's no line. No line whatsoever. It looks like, at least. Yeah, still no line. So we're actually at the Peace Arch border crossing. I don't see the Peace Arch yet, but I know that it's supposed to be like right around the border.
Oh, look at Alabama.
Okay, so there actually is a little traffic. We were just far away, but it doesn't look nearly as bad as it was crossing at the Langley border, like in the afternoon on Saturday.
And there's an Alabama license plate up here. They drove a really long way.
So we were just talking nonsense. There actually is a bit of traffic. We're just at like a different area, but 13 minutes of traffic right now. So we just crossed back into Washington. They didn't ask us very many questions at all here. They said, "What are you doing in Canada? And are you coming back with anything?" And that's literally it. Interesting. We got a lot more questions when we went into Canada. But I guess it's because we live in the US, we have US passports. Not sure. This guy didn't seem to love his job though. Really, like a penny dropped from up there and killed the entire world, and it's all I can think about.